Practical Magic has many memorable scenes throughout the story thanks to an intricate fantasy script and romantic plot lines that hold something for all audiences. Starring Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock as Gillian and Sally Owens, a pair of twins who belong to a family of witches, the movie takes on serious subject matter about love, loss, and acceptance, both internal and external. As a female-led narrative, the film is pigeonholed as a rom-com, but it's much more than that and has become somewhat of a cult classic with viewers who found it on streaming in the past few years. Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock will return in Practical Magic 2, the long-awaited sequel that has gained momentum thanks to a recent resurgence in the original film's popularity. What the next iteration of the story holds remains unknown, but it will be interesting to see if the plot will pick up with Sally's daughters. Practical Magic deals with the Owens curse that a man who falls in love with the women in the family is destined to die, but the movie successfully puts that to bed. However, the curse could rear its head for the next generation. Tonally, Practical Magic is somewhat different from what viewers might expect, as the story and actors are unafraid to get dark. However, this darkness is frequently subverted and played for laughs as the film is in conversation with the genres it engages with. With equal moments of joy and pain, Practical Magic is as realistic a depiction of grief and personal growth as a story about witches can get. Looking back at the moments that have made the movie stick out in the cultural memory, it's easy to see why audiences are excited to return to Sally and Gillian's world. In one of the best needle drops in movies, Practical Magic includes This Kiss by Faith Hill in the scene with Sally and her first husband. The happiness and perfection of this moment are made even more poignant later on when Sally loses her husband and is overcome by grief. However, this kind of juxtaposition is what the film excels at more than anything, as there can be no highs without the same number of lows. Later, when Sally ends up with Gary, Aidan Quinn, the same feeling is evoked thanks to the impact of the This Kiss scene. While Sally and Gillian's relationship is the most important in the movie, Sally's journey to finding love and then letting it back into her life after experiencing loss is incredibly impactful. When Sally finds out the reason she fell in love with her first husband was because her aunts cast a love spell on her, it's devastating. However, the magic of their first kiss is obvious. It's the kind of moment that rom-coms and romance films of all types try to emulate. This is because it demonstrates a clear connection and capitalizes on the fantasy of romantic love in cinema.